What's going on, everybody? My name is Tim Williams, and we're here to break down today's MLB Spring Training slate over on DraftKings. It's a beautiful day over in sunny Internet Florida here. So beautiful. I'm even wearing my beanie still. Um, we're going to break it down. I'm going to be doing spring training content for this whole season, and we're also going to be breaking down MLB games as well. So today's a nice, quick, breezy 4-game slate. And I'll just jump right in. Here we go. So we have the Twins playing the Braves. We have most of the information here. I don't think we have the Twins starting pitching, which we do not, but we do have their lineup, and we have Kepler, Buxton, Polanco, Sano, Alex Krylov, who I do love. He's like one of their top prospects. A lot of these young guys, they have a lot to prove, and they're same with the veterans. They have also a lot of guys who have a lot to prove and who are fighting for spots on the team. Krylov is one where I think he actually might start this year, but nothing is guaranteed. So he is a guy I would like to keep an eye on. And then for the rest of the lineup, average. And then we have Ian Anderson on the other side for the Braves pitching, who I do love. And I honestly, I don't think I'm going to get to a lot of Minnesota Twins here, but I do love Ian Anderson. The kid is a freak. I think he has Cy Young potential. This kid is nasty. The Braves always seem to have just young and up and coming talent in their rotation. So he is somebody I definitely might roster in today's slate. So keep that in mind. And I think the ownership will be there for him. But he is definitely chalk I would probably eat. And he doesn't have any prior experience against the Twins, so that could either help him or hurt him. But I think he's a young kid. He's probably stoked and amped on playing some spring training baseball. So he is a guy that let's just pencil him in. And then you have Atlanta's batting order here. They're really trying to get Ender right. I think he's still got a lot left in the tank. Other guys I really like in the situation, Ozuna is got a lot of power. And remember, in DraftKings, these home runs are worth a ton of points. I think 14 points. So Travis d'Arnaud had a huge year last year. Riley has a lot of pop in his bat, also has a lot of swing and miss potential. Kipnis in there, the vet, probably start this year. Abraham Almonte, sure. So there's a decent lineup here to like, but we'll keep going here. And we'll go with the Yankees versus Baltimore. You got John Means pitching against Jordan Montgomery, the lefty. I like John Means a lot. I do, and we'll start with John Means going against the Yankees. I like him a lot. Maybe not so much in this particular game. We'll see who we got starting here. Luke Voit, absolute monster. He is 2 for 7 against John Means with a home run. So he's definitely seen some success there. I know Frazier has a little bit of success. I like Torres here. Mike Ford is a big power bat. Judge obviously as well. Yankees might be a pretty decent stack here. DJ LeMahieu has a home run against Means. I think Means might have a little bit of trouble here going forward. So this might be a good team to stack. Let's throw in 1, 2, 3, sure. Or if you don't want to go there and you want to get a first baseman in there, that's nice. It's always good to stack your guys. That is definitely the key to success in DraftKings MLB is to stack those guys. If LeMahieu gets on base and Judge walks, you got a runner on first and second, and then Voit hits a 3-run home run. All those guys get you points, and you're going to have that leverage against your opponents, especially if your opponents are picking John Means in this situation. But so I like the Yankees hitters here. No surprise there, I guess. But Jordan Montgomery, I like him a lot. Lefty going. We do have Baltimore's lineup here. Just because he's pitching for the Yankees doesn't mean he's an automatic lock. I do like Santander. He's 1 for 2 against him. Again, these are small sample sizes, and honestly, none of this really should matter in spring training. But also, I really love Trey Mancini here. I actually love him a lot. He is, going through so much. He just, beat cancer, and it's really nice to see him back in the lineup and playing Major League Baseball where he belongs. He is absolutely phenomenal to watch. So I'm definitely glad he is back and okay. Trying to see who else is in here. Yomer Sanchez might be a sneaky play here. He's 2 for 6 against Montgomery. He's hitting in the 8th hole, so that might scare some people away. But I kind of like him in this spot. He does, like you said, he has a home run against Jordan Montgomery. Trying to see who else is in here. I don't think anyone else has faced him in the past. So we'll circle back when we build our lineups and look at Yomer Sanchez for sure. Moving on, we have Tampa Bay versus Boston. Martin Perez. I like him just in general, I guess. He had some fun watching some of his games with Texas. And we have the lineups here. So Martin Perez is going against a pretty decent Tampa Bay Rays. In general, the Rays hit 178 against him in a fairly decent sample size, 104 at-bats. Granted, I think a lot of those guys are not playing today, so that might be a nice pivot. Some people might stay away from Perez, and because of his not such great success against some of these hitters. But, Randy Rosarina has a hit off him. I know that for fact. But most of the guys who have had success against him, which would be like Mike Zunino, Brandon Lau, Yandy Diaz, all guys who just absolutely destroy lefties, not destroy, but hit lefties very well, are not playing in this game. So I might take a whack at Martin Perez. Again, this is kind of a new look Red Sox lineup, and I really love Kike Hernandez on this side. He's listed as shortstop. He's probably going to be the starting second baseman for the Red Sox this year. Love that signing. I watched him play in LA for a couple games when I went out there, and the guy is just fun to watch and has a lot of home run potential. I think he's pretty amped on getting that starting gig. So when we look back at our lineups, let's just lock him in. And maybe he'll just be kind of a one-off kind of guy. He is leading off, but I do like him in our lineups here. And I think that's it. Michael Wacha is pitching against the Red Sox. I think he's got a lot to prove too. He's had a lot of success in his early career. He's just kind of bouncing around right now. And so he's out there trying to make a statement too. Small sample size, but the Red Sox hitters are hitting 149 against him, which sounds pretty good. But again, Kike is 4 for 9 with a home run and 3 RBIs. So I think I'm going to go there. Lastly, we have the Phillies versus Toronto. And I think the Toronto, so they're home in this game, and I think they're actually going to be playing their games at home in Florida. So potential home field advantage. But anyway, let's take a look at the lineups here. And we have Zach Wheeler going against the Blue Jays. I don't think so. Zach Wheeler doesn't really have a lot of experience against the Blue Jays. I will say he has faced Marcus Semien, and Marcus Semien is 1 for 2. So it's kind of just a dart throw here. The Blue Jays have a lot of young guys in their lineup, and I think they're going to find a lot of success this year. But with that success, they're going to have games where they're just going to kind of whiff. So Wheeler's in a decent spot here. I think he's going to get a lot of ownership. So keep that in mind. And then on the other side, you have Steven Matz pitching, making his debut for the Blue Jays, I believe. And he will be going against a Philly team with not a lot of their starting lineup in there. I know like Harper's has huge success off of him, facing him when he was with the Mets. So he definitely has a larger sample size against these hitters. Two guys I absolutely love in this game here is Alec Bone, who is going into his second year and phenomenal hitter. I don't think he's gonna. I think maybe he has the potential to get you like 15 home runs this season, but definitely in a good spot today. And I also love Scott Kingery. Um, Perhaps slumped a little bit last year, but in this particular game against Steven Matz, he has had success. He is hitting 316 against him. He does have home run potential. He has 2 home runs against Steven Matz. So I like stacking this game up a little bit as well. Some of the veterans who have had good success against Steven Matz is actually out from this game. But yeah, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be rostering any of these guys. So let's take a look. We'll build like a quick lineup for today's slate. So we'll just leave Ian Anderson in there. I think he might be the best guy to roster here. And then what did we say? We liked Martin Perez, right? I don't think he's going to have crazy high ownership. That can help you. That can hurt you. But, and then hitting wise, boom. Let's see. I liked Kike there. I don't think I want to stack the Red Sox, so, but if it works for us, then let's do that. And then I think the Yankees are going to be fairly popular, but let's just see what a lineup looks like for the Yankees. Cedric, no, here we go. DJ, you almost got to play this guy, right? Aaron Judge, power potential. And like I said, these guys are probably only going to get a couple at bats and then they're going to get pulled and you'll see some younger guys in there. John Means might only see 1 inning, might see 2 innings. There's a lot of uncertainty in spring training games, but I like Luke Voit here. Let's throw Frazier in here and see what that looks like. Then we need a catcher, third baseman, outfielder for an example. Could really go anywhere here. Let's take a look at catcher wise. Let's look at all the catchers. And Darno, we know again, and also salary right now doesn't matter at all. So we could just kind of willy-nilly pick whoever we want, which is kind of awesome, which kind of makes it like a fun practice. There's, free contests or cheap 25-cent games that you can play and experiment, maybe even do a couple different lineups. And just kind of play with it, get a feel. Like I said, stacking is the way to go here. Mejia is not so great against lefties, so maybe stay away. Reese McGuire, Jeff Mathis. Who we got for the Red Sox going? Connor Wong hitting 8th. Forget it. You know what? I do like Pedro Severino, and you know why? He is great against lefties, and he's going against Montgomery, and he's hitting the 4 spot. So like, let's lock him in for sure. And then we talked about the Phillies a little bit. I don't have any Phillies in my lineup here. So, look at, we need a third baseman. Boom, Alec Bone, and why not? Adam Halsey's hitting leadoff. I'm not totally sure, but something like this, if I needed a spot to fill and, hey, he fits right in my lineup. A nice tip or trick. I know Halsey doesn't have any experience against Mats, but is he good against lefties? He must be pretty decent or have the capability to hit against lefties if he is leading off, or at least the Phillies are experimenting and trying to see if that will be a good fit for the regular season. So we're going to lock him in, and boom, we got our makeshift lineup here. That'll do it. That's just a quick way of kind of game stacking. We went with the Yankees, and then we got 2 Phillies in there, and then you have your random one-off here, Severino. But with that one-off, like, don't just stop there. Just don't put a guy in just because you think he fits. Put a guy in who has a little bit of a track record, who hits good against lefties or hits good against righties. plug him in there. And with GPPs, take risks. Like, I know the Rays have had success against Martin Perez, but nothing is guaranteed. So I like him in this game. Sometimes you eat the chalk. I like Anderson. I hope this video helps you. My name's Tim Williams. We're going to break down these games every day. I'll be creating daily content. We'll also look back and kind of review lineups, see what works, what didn't work. But yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, share with your friends. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to see from me, or if there's things that you don't like. Definitely I'm here to connect and improve my game, improve your game. So again, good luck. Enjoy the games. It's 2 hours until lock, at least here on the East Coast. And just have fun. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.